there's a tape delay yet again.
You just said that. Well, we have a special guest this evening. Lucky, would you care to introduce our special guest?
This is our special guest, Milky.
As it turns out.
Milky, as it turns out. So
high five, Milky.
I don't know much about Milky. Maybe Kurt can provide us more Milky information.
Milky's a coworker.
He is a coworker.
Milky is sexy and white.
Yeah, he's pretty fly for a white guy.
Watch this, I'm about to lean. There it is.
Let my shoulder lean. What?
There you go. So
we're not gonna spend the whole show watching the tape delay again, are we?
We don't have a choice. It's
yeah,
on
I think
screen.
we're gonna.
Okay. Well, for those of you that are interested in the show as much as hopefully we are, or lack thereof, feel free to call in. Of course, the number is 721-6014.
Hot digits.
It's a 7-digit number. I'm down with it.
Them's are digits to get honky.
Those are also Those are also the winning numbers to the Powerball, as it turns out.
Oh shit!
That's
Swore
one.
already. I'm 0 for 1.
That's one. Oh, I'm gonna keep a tally. And you love me $1 every. No, it's not that bad.
At least I didn't drink on the show, and that was a close call.
Well, we still could. But
At this point, I'm really glad there's the green thing. I can just put my guitar into the green.
You lay it into the green. But if you guys want to give us a call, feel free. I know I would. You know, or if you're a family member of, say, one of us, especially me. I don't know. Does your family live here?
They do, yes.
Oh, there
yes.
you go. Did you tell them you were going to be on TV? Because no one needs to know.
No one needs to be our little secret.
Yeah.
No. My family, I was raised in Missoula.
Nice.
So, in the zoo town.
You invented it.
I did, yeah.
Yeah.
I could say.
Well, you went to our high school, except
Big Sky.
we were like young ones when you attended it. I think
This
we were
is true.
freshmen.
See, and I finally started to remember that I did know you in high school.
Really?
I didn't tell you about this, no.
Okay.
In high school, I remembered you because you ran into me.
Probably did.
In your little wheelchair.
He ran over a lot of people. People would be like,
and that's how I remember. I was like, that kid ran over. But
I seem to remember a lot of people would be like, run over my foot, and then they would stick their foot out and expect him to not do it, and then they would be pissed when he did it.
Oh yeah, he got a lot of my shin too. Well, it was no laughing matter. I mean, look at this. I mean,
it is funny. I remember in grade
it was a power chair. It wasn't.
The power chair is like 600 pounds. I remember in grade school one time he ran over a kid's leg.
Above the knee.
Were you a bully in high school?
I was not. No, I was anything but.
He wheeled some ass.
I asked some wheels.
Yeah.
I don't even know if that's a verb. Asked. Whatever. But anyway, that'd be really funny if they just couldn't hear what we're saying. I just went, wait. No, it should be working.
Hot mic.
Look out. I just poked it, and I'm about to point at it. All right.
Call us if you can't hear what we're saying.
Or if you can. Why'd you shout?
What did I shout?
Yeah.
Oh, seriously?
Yes.
I said, call us if you can't hear what we're saying.
Yeah, but...
And then you said, call if you can. I'm like, call anyway.
You want to call somebody from the show?
Do I?
Yeah.
Oh, you bet I do.
Let's do it. You figure out a number.
I don't think we've ever called anyone before, have we?
This is the weirdest
not since I've been here.
Well, what I do normally with people who swear is I call them back, and I give out their number on air.
Oh, yeah. And people try and convince us that that's illegal. It's not, by the way.
It's not, no.
If you have your own show, it's not.
Can you do a long-distance phone call for me?
I would not recommend it.
You can do it from your phone.
Oh, I could.
Do you want to pay for that?
Yeah, he does.
I'm in the network.
Oh, there you go. Network.
You could do a Verizon ad, and they might give you.
I didn't want to put $400 down.
Let's just be real for a minute, though. I mean, that guy's actually getting a lot of money for doing nothing. Just saying.
Who?
Can you hear me? Good.
Oh, the guy that walks around, he's like, can you hear me now?
He doesn't even do that anymore. He's just there.
He's
with
just
an
like
army.
He's just like
the network.
With the network, which
So,
I subscribe to.
like the Geico gecko.
Yeah, but that's a little more funny.
The Geico reptile. I'm about to
He's
say
like,
that. There it is.
Asking people if they like Geico insurance is like.
I like their new
Asking someone
caveman
to stand up, and I'm just like.
So you could be like the new caveman.
Those bastards.
I love the caveman commercials because I was watching the one this morning where he's like, "Why do you take it so personally?" He's like, "So easy, a caveman could do it." He goes, well, it's just a commercial. I goes, okay, well, what if the commercial said
Sweezy
a therapist could do it?
Well, that wouldn't make sense to me.
Because therapists are what? Smart.
Well,
like, oh, you got served.
Yeah.
And she did. Royally served.
Let's say we jam a little bit.
Go ahead and jam.
If you ever feel like improvising some lyrics, feel free to join in.
Maybe I will.
Okay.
Wow.
If you guys think my acoustic bass is big enough, call in.
Yeah, he's going jumbo and I'm going miniature. Weird. Are you just like mesmerized by the...
No, well, now I stopped playing and now I'm talking about it. And I am talking about it. It's an endless cycle. I'm addicted to mirrors. And possibly...
Who needs acid when you have...
Ooh, shiny
tape
things.
delay.
Oh, shiny. So what are we jamming? We're doing that C, B minor, F, C?
Yeah.
It's so serious. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what we're doing.
We're
Hamilton, Montana, come on down. You're on. We'll put the one in a sec if you screen it first.
There's no one on there.
Yeah, there's.
Oh.
Tell him you've got crabs.
Line 1.
No, it's already on. You hung up on him.
Oh.
Call back.
Rookie. Call back.
Milky's new.
Yep.
Milky's good, but Milky's new.
Yep.
I did that a lot too when
Or
I first started taking control of the phones.
Where the deuce is the,
Pickup button?
yeah.
It's right next to the makeup. And it says line 1 is the top left button.
That's
Okay.
the button I pushed.
No, you have to
know,
hear
and I
this
already picked
before
it
we
up.
start. You have to hear this thing. I was playing a video game, and
Do I get to give the music?
if you want, but you have to listen to my story. Why you do it? Oh yeah, that's right. Found that in a guitar player, and they're like, "Play this exercise." I'm like, "It's a theme from the Monsters." Anyway, I was playing this game. It's called Need for Speed Most Wanted, right? And basically, the object of the game is to do illegal things and get chased by the cops. But I got my heat level high enough to the point where I heard the scariest thing over the police radio. Ready? Here it is. I heard.
Line 1.
Continue the chase. I'm taking this fool out. And the 18 van comes roaring past, and they like all shoot me. And the guy jumps in. He's like, "I love it when a plan comes together." It was great.
See, you got crabs.
You got crabs. Hi.
They do have crabs.
Yeah.
Good, how you doing?
Can I put it on speaker?
About JFR. JFRs.
Who's JFR?
Well, let's put it on speakerphone and see if we can figure this out.
Welcome to the show. You got crabs. What's up?
What is your favorite kind of JFR?
Hi, Chase.
What's up, Bones?
It's a nice try.
What is JFR?
Oh, I know. I got a good answer for this.
No,
Django.
Oh, what was that song by the Flaming Lips where she fought the robots? Why are you playing Green Day?
I was gonna say.
Because it fits with Chicks Dig Giant Robots.
What's the song called?
Megas XLR, it's the theme song.
Yeah. How's it going, little buddy?
No.
It's going fine. You guys have a great delay.
Yeah, I know. It's really uncomfortable.
We're like sitting here watching the TV while we're doing it. I'm about to point.
I'm especially sitting. There you go. How's WoW treating you?
I'm done with WoW for a little bit.
That's crazy talk. So you thought, you know what? I'm gonna watch our little buddies on TV. I like it. It's good. It's solid. I'm attracted to it. What do you think of Milky?
He's fine.
All right. Milky is fine.
You stop it.
Thanks.
I might give you a call back later. Who knows?
Mr. Griffin,
Right,
it's
do
not
it,
a
man.
tumor. It's just a fatty corpuscle. I have a dead comedian lodged in my left bosom. No, Mr. Griffin, I'm trying to tell you you're fine. What, I'm fine? What, are you coming on to me?
Well, buddy, I think we might let you go, little buddy. Buddy, have any chance to miss you, buddy? Or you can hang up.
I think he already let us go. Well, we'll
okay.
see him at home anyways.
I miss you. I'm about to. There it is. So, whenever you are. Is that hung up?
Just now.
One, two, 3, 4, and... probably me. This thing has horrible
We have a
intonation.
private name, private number here.
Go ahead and, you got crabs.
You're on the air, private!
Suckers. They were ashamed that they had crabs.
In their privates.
Where would you prefer to have them?
Well, I wouldn't mind having
In
them in
my
my head.
lunch.
In my head, because then I could just shave and the crabs would be gone.
Well, why couldn't you do that with the...
Speaking of crabs, I'd like to give a shout out to Dickie. Dickie knows who he is.
I know who Dickie is.
We know who
Does that
Dickie
mean
is.
that I'm Dickie?
That could mean you have crabs.
I invented crabs a year and a half ago.
No, you didn't.
I
You
did.
invented crabs in like 7th grade.
Fine, I invented the show a year and a half ago.
Thank you.
And crabs was 6th grade.
Maybe I should get on board with why is the show called Rabid Sandkrabz?
Yeah, that's a very common phone call. The reason it is called Rabid Sandkrabz is because it's ironic, because, you know, crabs foam at the mouth. So they look like the rabbit anyway.
Oh.
That and between you and me, cuz, it sounds badass. Nothing quite like watching Rabid Sandkrabz.
I agree.
I
I
don't-
mean, who am I to disagree? No one. That's who.
You're milky.
I
That doesn't even sound...
didn't know crabs foamed.
Yeah.
You know, I actually
They kind of have a froth.
I have a scar from a crab
Oh, yeah.
on my thumb.
Should we, what do you know? It's even on the bottom of the screen. You want to give the shout out, Milky?
Oh yeah. Those of you who you know, enjoy a adult beverage once in a while, feel free to come downtown. Put a few back. With this guy. And this guy.
And maybe that guy, if he's not already wasted.
Yeah. I'm still conscious.
So I just have a real quick comment.
What's that?
And this is
Was it the major scales?
music theory lessons. Well, it was that you were playing major scales while I was playing minors earlier.
Oh,
You have to be
they
cognizant.
contradict, usually.
You're a dick.
A major dick.
It
Well,
sounds
there's
like
a few.
Jason.
Well, there's a few different no. It does. Sounds like Jason from Home Movies. Does anybody here ever watch Home Movies? Call right now if you like the show Home Movies that used to be on Adult Swim.
I know I do. After my acting job, I went out and bought the whole damn thing. It's worth it. It's worth it.
Oh, speaking of your acting job, why don't you tell the folks at home a little bit about that movie or whatever?
The fact that I'm in a reproduction that's a short film of the movie Pump Up the Volume.
So it's a reproduction of Pump Up the Volume. So you're like having sex and pumping up the volume?
No,
You're reproducing?
not that type of reproduction, my little buddy. I meant, thanks again, by the way. No, more like made a short film out of a film that really signifies the key points of Christian Slater's acting. I just made a little hand gesture, and I'm about to do it again. All right.
Who
That's
is
more fun.
Christian Slater?
That's more fun for us than you know. He does a really good Jack Nicholson impression. You know who Christian Slater is, right? Okay, I'm not alone here. No. But anyway,
well,
I
you've got
did
two
that
other
through
guys
the,
in the room with you.
Thanks. I did that through the MAPS program out in Corvallis, Media Arts in the Public Schools. And that should be, which is spam backwards. I just realized. But that should be coming out and being shown in a couple theaters around the Hamilton area sometime soon. Actually, it's really interesting.
Word.
Is it done?
I believe it's in post-production at the moment. But I got my money. Brazilian Spun. I tried looking that up.
What?
Brazilian Sunspot?
The song?
Yeah,
Was that the song from Home Movies?
Yeah.
supposedly?
I couldn't find it on BestBuy.com.
You couldn't find Antonio Carlos Jobim on BestBuy.com.
Mhm.
That surprises me. No, it doesn't. It doesn't surprise me. It's kind of obscure. Like, he had one really famous song, and that was The Girl from Ipanema.
I don't know.
I don't know any of those songs. I don't know, I had like a ninth or something in it.
Say it louder next time.
Well, it was wrong.
Well, you and I should jam something.
Wait, I got a private phone call. I'm gonna be an ass and take a phone call. Here's what I need you to do. I need you to call the show because we're on the show right now. It's 721-6014. And we're about to take another call, but you should definitely call us at some point. We'll talk.
Line 1.
Yeah, go for it.
6014.
You have to tell them they have crabs.
All right.
You have
sweet.
crabs?
That was so nonchalant, too.
Expect Dickie to call at some point.
Who? He
Dickie.
knows who he is.
We gave him a shout out earlier,
We really did.
and he's probably going to call us.
See it work?
I don't know. I should have asked. But it didn't seem appropriate.
This guy, he says he's a huge fan.
Is he?
Speakerphone. He's probably going to, like, flush the toilet or curse us out or something.
I don't know. He says
I don't have much faith in people.
spends a lot of his time on MySpace.
If you're not,
That's
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Should we, Go ahead, hang on.
Okay.
Welcome to the show. You have crabs, which are us, but you have us. We're frothy.
Yeah, I'm the guy that's been messaging Rabid Sandkrabz on MySpace. Tell him to stop messaging me. He's a real douchebag.
Is that so?
Yeah.
That's just lovely. As I recall, I'm hanging up. As I recall, that guy kept messaging our MySpace, stating how, oh yeah, we suck, and that we should not be on TV.
Ho! I win. Raise the ceiling. That's
Wow.
my new phrase. You can use it if you want. It's not like trademarked or anything.
You know,
Raise the ceiling.
Yeah.
Well, the roof wouldn't do any good, so I suppose.
Well, if you raise the roof, then you just have a big attic. You got to raise the ceiling too.
Who says I don't want a big attic?
Why would you not?
That's what
Want a
I'm
big
talking
attic.
about. Anyway. But if you want to, harass us via MySpace, it's myspace.com/rabid_Sandkrabz. And there's the hand motion. How cool is that? And I'm talking about it. So, I see there's a jam going on without me.
so the guy stalks you on MySpace.
Well, he's messaged us a few times saying that we're douchebags and F this and F that and carry the two and... Oh,
I like to call those life threats. They threaten to not kill us.
Not a death threat,
Yeah.
but a life threat.
It's a life threat.
I will leave you alive. Wow.
You don't deliver $10 million to the old churchery. And I laughed just like that.
Well, we know that guy won't be downtown because he will be busy on his computer
I like it.
mixing in, pornography with a little MySpace.
That's always good. Well,
Have
they
you-
do have that ad.
Have you ever seen that video on YouTube? It's called "The Internet Is for Porn." It's like a song.
I can't say I have, but the internet is 70% pornography. This was the last figure that I heard.
I heard
70%.
I heard that 98% of all statistics are made up on the spot.
Actually, it's 93% of statistics are made up.
Apparently, that's not one of them.
What's that? Police sirens in the background. The party's already begun.
They heard
Oh,
us
it's a
said
fire engine.
Maybe.
the S word.
Apparently, the party's already over.
You said that like 20 minutes ago. You
There's
see how quickly
slower-
time flies when you're on television more than those people are? What's with that?
I don't know.
I like it.
They weren't keeping it half real.
They weren't keeping it at all. So, this is, maybe we should grab a topic. How are you enjoying the show, by the way?
Oh, I love it.
It's good.
I can't say that I've ever seen it.
No, I haven't either.
So rather than watch it,
Well, I watched it for the first time the night before I was on, so
Oh, nice.
no big deal.
I don't have any musical aptitude.
You don't
but,
really need musical aptitude. We've had people on that don't have musical aptitude before,
So
and people that do. And Eric, he falls somewhere in between the two. He has musical aptitude, but he's not people. I've decided this about
not
Eric.
people.
When was the last time Eric was on the show?
Before I changed the schedule, I have to say probably about Christmas time. Best vocalist ever,
Okay, E.
clearly. E.
bass solo. I just want to hear a bass solo in the acoustic. It's really cool.
Pretty fun.
You know what to do.
I'm going to answer this telephone call.
Do it.
Or I won't.
Who's it from?
They didn't even show up.
Well, then it's not your fault.
Don't be scared. You can call.
Guitar solo.
Got a live one here.
Set.
Missoula, Montana,
What's the number?
531-9998.
We're taking it. Take it. I got this.
Get it.
Welcome to the show. You got Crabs. Coincidentally, us too.
It's a sad
What's
song.
up?
How's it going?
What are you guys talking about tonight?
I'm talking about sitting.
Well, we're
I
just
think Milky is talking about bar hopping tonight,
we're kind of making
which
it
you're
up
all
as we go.
invited.
Let's talk about sports.
Word.
Okay.
Okay.
What do you guys want to talk about?
Milky's our sports man. Shoot.
Hey, this is good timing. Good timing.
I hate to say this. Shoot Milky.
Shoot him.
What you got?
Oh, am I picking the topic here? Is that what's going
Yes.
on? The
Sounds
topic
like
is
What do you want to talk about? Who's your favorite baseball team?
Boston.
Ah, damn, they're doing alright this year. Who's your favorite player?
What's that?
Who's your favorite Red Sox player?
Oh, jeez.
I have a friend who's from Boston. He's really into the Sox.
It's tough to pick just one. I like Wakefield. It's probably my Dave.
Like Wakefield, my man Barry went deep off him the other day.
What's that?
My man Barry went deep off him the other day. They used to be teammates in Pittsburgh, and then
Yeah, that's a true story. It's amazing what the steroid diet will do for you. You know, I mean,
Barry's never tested positive for steroids, and I figure it's like this. If the percentages are right, I think between 80 and 85% of Major League Baseball players have taken steroids at least in one cycle in the last 10, 15 years in baseball. So that means the cream still rises to the top. Barry Bonds is still the best player. Like, the best players are still the best players. Straight up.
I heard somewhere that that the Pittsburgh Steelers traded Barry Bonds to the Lakers.
The Pittsburgh Steelers traded Barry Bonds to the Lakers.
Yeah, I
Didn't
read
you hear that
that.
rumor?
I read that. Song.
I've been serious right now. You're talking about NFL
yeah.
and NBA and Barry Bonds plays in
Well,
the
I
Major
think
Leagues.
one thing though,
I mean, I'm never serious.
baseball's been around for over 100 years, you know, and
So is Hitler.
a lot longer than steroids. So now that he's kind of coming in, and not just him, but
Millions of people.
a lot of people,
Thousands even.
maybe even thousands.
You guys watch
Thousands more
NBA
than
Finals?
So
The only time I really watch sports is when I'm forced to in the break room with Milky.
Man, I thought you guys said you guys were sportsmen. You guys are ridiculous.
We are ridiculous.
Very ridiculous.
Well, talk about politics.
politics,
Who's gonna win the Democrat nomination?
that would
Probably
probably
the Democrat leader.
probably be Obama, huh?
You think
I don't know.
Obama? Because I think Obama.
I think
I'm a
Hillary's gonna win,
conservative.
but I
If
don't like her.
Obama was elected, I'd have less of a problem with that than any of the other candidates. for
What about
sure.
Hillary? Hilldog.
I think Hillary's
God.
gonna win the nomination, but I don't think she should. That's what I think.
And if she does, the Democratic Party's screwed because she's going to lose if she wins the nomination.
Well, it'd be even
She's
worse
gonna
if
lose
she
if
ended up
she
in
wins.
the White House, I think.
No,
No, we're gonna lose if she wins.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Honestly, I got this thing where I don't talk about politics because
Yeah, go ahead.
You're just waiting for Jeb Bush.
No. I'm waiting for not that.
Just think, summer in Florida right now. Jeb Bush is eating a live puppy.
He liked it when Dale Earnhardt died, everyone. So.
Yeah.
All right, well, why don't you guys get back to being on TV? It was great talking to you.
Oh, likewise, little buddy, and enjoy the rest of your evening and the show.
Thank you.
See you,
Rock
bud.
on.
I don't know who that was. I would like
don't
to
know
say,
either.
though, I find it interesting talking about sports because, like, I don't do it a whole lot, but it is really the only case on television where
I watch.
I got this. Wait.
Okay.
Where you can say to another man, I enjoyed watching him go deep off of him. And it doesn't sound completely ridiculous and messing up your credentials.
He did
Yeah.
say he went deep off of him.
I
Well, he probably went very
Yep.
deep off of him.
I watch really obscure sports like fencing and European football. And have you ever watched the Strongest Man in the World competitions?
It's terrible.
Where they're
I
lifting,
love
like,
those because it's not like they're not like lifting weights. They're like I was watching this one the other day where it was a guy who was like he was doing a deadlift, but there was a Volvo on either side of the bar instead of weights.
Or
like
you
two
know,
Volvos?
Yeah, like a Volvo on either side, and the guy that won ended up doing like he did like 38 reps with it
Ugh.
with a car on either end of the bar.
Yeah, those are pretty funny. Or they'll like drag a truck full of like girls in bikinis and.
Because those weigh a lot.
I saw a guy dragging an airplane once. I saw
Was
my
it
favorite
fun?
one. My favorite one was they had a 150-foot wall and they had to chuck as many 15-gallon beer kegs as they could over the wall in 45
Oh
seconds.
yeah, like right over their head.
That seems like physically impossible.
No. You,
It seems like
you
it.
get down there and you just right
yeah,
over.
You
know.
sure do.
Yep. But what if?
That's a waste of beer.
It's a
Well,
waste
I
of
doubt.
lifting.
Well, it is too. But what if that comes back down and hits him right in the melon?
Which melon? Oh, yeah.
Guys only have one.
That's well, I don't know if you've seen these guys, but
They might have a couple. Who knew?
Take a little too much estrogen.
No,
much
I
like
do.
well,
Steroids will give you man boobs. Don't do steroids, especially anabolic ones. I don't know what other kinds there are, but I'm not.
well, there's the
There's the kind you do.
And the kind you don't. Do those kind. The second kind you don't. Who are you calling?
No.
Call Dickie.
We've had 6 callers in a half hour. Seems like a lot more than that. Then again, that's all the people that actually call Dickie on his cell phone, or
Nah. We'll wait for him to call.
how many calls do you guys usually get?
It depends on whether or not people from college are here. If they are, usually we
It
have to
doesn't stop.
unplug the phone if we want to play something.
Ah.
If they're not, then it's more like this. It's more mellow.
more metal.
Mellow.
Oh,
Metal.
Because it's nothing's more metal than a ukulele and an acoustic bass.
That's true. That's true. Like, yeah.
There could be a market
Thanks.
for that, you know. I mean,
Well,
Should
like
run with it.
downtown, it was awesome. Speaking of which, this Saturday, People's Market. If you didn't see us last Saturday, it would have been me and the former co-host of the show, Eric.
And we're gonna have a
We're playing
different
down
lineup this coming Saturday.
We are.
Is Eric coming Saturday too?
He should be.
And we'll split
He
them
can
up
wake up.
3 ways.
Yeah.
Homo.
But we don't directly ask for donations, but we're here. We're there to play for you common folk.
We're gonna Saturday. I had the idea we're gonna have a bleed till your fingers play or play till your fingers bleed session. That was very metal.
it's an
sounding.
emo show. Is
Yeah.
What it is. So
Speaking of which, I want them to start.
We're gonna try and go from farmers market to bar rush at 2 a.m. all the way. I don't think we're gonna be able to do it, but we're gonna try.
I'm going to have to switch my schedule with someone on Saturday because I work at 1.
Oh, you do.
But I will switch it,
I will play till your fingers bleed.
and I'll be back after I'm done working.
Till
yeah,
your
you can
fingers
do that.
bleed.
Till his fingers bleed.
Mine, while I'm working.
I'll be like playing, and he'll be like Best Buy Media. Oh, ah! My fingers are bleeding. I have a stigmata.
I do have a stigmata. It's got a cutaway, and it's fretless. I don't know, a stigmata sounded like a type of guitar. However, on the same note as the emo,
Fender Stigmata.
there you go. On the same note as the emo thing, I would like them to start packaging Fall Out Boy CDs with razor blades already inside them.
Yeah. You know,
Dull razor blades, so you get like all the scratch marks, and people will know that you're in pain and your life sucks.
I'd be
Yeah.
in pain just listening to the CD, but whatever floats your boat.
But I mean, some people need the razor blade because they're into that sort of.
Whatever floats your boat in blood.
yeah.
The blood of
From all that bleeding you'll do from the dull razor blade.
blood of depressed teenagers.
Or we could like package. They could package them with half a pair of safety scissors. You remember the kind you had in grade school, and they were like yellow and
they like
rounded
barely
and-
cut the paper.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, actually, I just installed an emo lawn in my backyard.
Oh, do tell.
Hold on.
It cuts itself. It's easy.
Oh, nice.
Kind of got this like laser grid over it. This done.
Done.
I got myself to use the pain.
Yeah, the grass has an accent.
It has a computer accent. It's from Britain.
So we should do that emo comedy thing.
What emo comedy?
That skit. We're gonna start doing a skit. We should probably talk about it after the show.
Oh yeah.
You know, it's about the emo couple because it's funny.
Hi, you want to go out on a date with me and be miserable?
Sure. Oh God.
Swoon.
Hey Walter.
Yes, Barry.
Would you like to sign a petition
Yes, I
to
would.
save the old elm tree?
We peed on it.
Walter, don't say that.
I mean, we never peed on it.
I love home
No, we
movies.
never peed on it.
I'm confused.
You gotta watch home
You
movies.
gotta watch it. It's such a good show. It was on Adult Swim for 4
You're on
seasons.
Adult Swim.
That was the one where the guy's like feet, legs, shirt, hands.
They were
all-
in like
Yep.
onesies
Yeah.
and it was
Yep.
very badly drawn. It was
Okay,
a good
yeah.
show though.
Like when Coach McGurk decided to become a bartender, you see him just staring into a mirror, and he's like, "All right, oh God, what? All right, here's a specialty of the house.
Oh,
It's called the yeast infection. It's rum and milk.
Can you
Yeah.
imagine that?
I can't.
I'm gonna give it a shot maybe tonight.
Oh yeah?
A yeast infection. Speaking of that, you know,
He's gonna try and chug a yeast infection.
do you want to hear an actual true story, real quick?
Th-
This
there-
is very interesting.
Did everyone
Is it
bar up
appropriate
with
for
us tonight?
television?
It is appropriate for television.
Oh,
Actually,
okay.
I heard it in the news.
Okay.
The news is on TV.
This is kind of a big deal.
No, it's on the internet.
Well, you know it's possible for a guy to get a yeast infection, right?
It's true. I was there.
Yeah, and breast cancer.
Yep.
Not in that order.
Particularly in uncircumcised males.
Really?
This is true. Now, the news-breaking point of this is that circumcision rates are half of what they were today, that they were in 1960. And it was kind of a conundrum for me because,
I'm surprised that hasn't happened since the 40s.
well, why would that be? Why now, in this day and age, would circumcisions be on the decline?
Maybe it's a religious thing. I don't know. I
You
mean,
think it usually is? Because there are people that claim that like it leaves them prone to infection, but there are also people that claim that has no bearing whatsoever. Kind of like the
and the people that are part of the latter group are doctors.
Yeah.
So
kind of like the sperm reduction rate in boxer shorts or versus versus nothing at all versus
Oh.
I
well,
don't know.
supposedly it's
Nair.
like
When you have a sagging thing.
it holds your testiculars closer to your body and it kills sperm.
So that way when you're 90, you're not...
But your body has
tripping over it.
reflexes to counteract that though.
like crying.
What?
Emo. Hey,
It's so warm out.
So who thought one day that, you know what, I'm just gonna cut that foreskin right off and did the first circumcision.
I bet it was probably in ancient times and somebody did it as a punishment and the guys walking around and was like,
Yeah.
yeah, this is pretty nice.
Yeah, it was like, it's actually not that bad. And the ladies are like,
And it just kind of it was like a trend and they're like, oh, that circumcision thing, that'll pass.
Well, it shows that in Roots when you're watching the beginning of Roots. So it's at least 1700s. Then again,
wait.
It probably went into relapses at various points throughout history.
yeah.
It's just been...
Because I mean, think about
kinda like-
the
kinda like
tradition of a
heroin.
bris.
Yeah.
What about Courtney Love? I've decided that Courtney Love should be a heroine. That way she can do herself.
She could be. She's a pretty interesting person.
I'll say. I only
has a lot
like
of
one
heroin,
whole
too.
song, and I'm pretty sure because it's written by Billy Corgan. And it's
What?
Celebrity
I don't
Skin.
like Billy Corgan.
Yeah, I read an
I can't
interview with
stand
him once.
his guitar playing's okay, but I can't stand his
Oh,
voice.
dude,
He's like
what?
him and John Mayer.
Well, that's not even right.
You think that's not right? You're just vibrated.
I'm blowing up. Oh, it's Sex Master Russ. Take a look.
Oh my God! You should almost. You have him listed in your phone as Sex Master Ross.
That way I'll remember him.
That's quite the call girl, Jeremy.
Yep.
You mean call boy?
Well,
He's like, what
you
the
haven't
Are we
met-
gonna have this tape delay on every show?
You haven't met Russ.
Well, Russ is asking what the hell we're talking about.
Oh, is he Is he watching?
Yeah, apparently he
Call
is.
in.
Yeah, Russ.
Damn it.
Let's talk about this.
721-6014, Russ. You don't call in 2 minutes. We're calling you, Russ.
He's a pretty funny kid. He was at that Dressed to Get Laid party.
Yeah, which didn't happen, as far as I was aware of. But I only took off at 2.
Now, is that?
Oh, you mean?
What?
Is that main? Which camera is fixed on us? Is it the RoboCam?
Which camera has a lens cap on it, Luke?
I can't tell from here.
Which one's
that
pointed
bad?
at us?
I can't tell from.
What? Do we look like a blue screen or us?
Both. We look like us if we were a blue screen.
Are we? Sure. Are we calling Russ?
Mm-hmm. I do. I suppose we can.
I'll be right back.
Via the phone?
I'm gonna go downstairs.
Oh.
Wait.
Hey, what's up, guys?
What's up, Honky Lips?
Hey,
How you doing, man?
good. How about you?
You know, I'm pretty good. I'm doing my, I'm getting de-virginized on the show here.
Is that what they
Very
call it?
nice, huh?
I'm breaking my TV cherry.
Wow. I don't suppose you're watching, are you, Russ?
Right, huh?
Russ?
Yeah.
Are you watching, my lovely?
I was. I just walked outside, so I don't hear my voice.
Oh, good. Nice. I don't blame you, because I don't want to hear it either.
You got introduced as Sex Master Russ, by the way.
Yeah. Well, I think he probably
new
caught
nickname,
that
huh?
part. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
So what are you thinking of it so far? Think it's really weird, because it is?
I was flipping through the channels, and I saw you guys, and I was just like, whoa, wait, stop right there.
Yep.
And I've only watched about, 4 or 5 minutes.
I couldn't take a whole lot more than that myself.
You got
I feel
on the
bad. Yeah.
circumcision part of the show.
That's actually what I hit. The
Yeah.
Yeah.
part.
And I'm surprised how in-depth we got about that.
Well, I just thought that was ridiculous, you know? You're like, oh wow, 36 died in Iraq today. The Phillies won, and circumcision rates are down.
Who knew?
Who
Yeah,
knew?
that's the VCast news, right?
I love it when I hear weird violent stories like a 17-year-old boy in Tokyo today walked into a police station with his mother's head in a duffel bag. That was a real news story from about 3 weeks ago, too, by the way.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Isn't it just?
Yeah.
Hey,
No, I don't watch a whole lot of TV, so you guys are lucky that I even caught you.
Actually, he's lucky, and I'm attractive.
That's very
Who?
true.
Russ, are you going to be joining us this evening like the rest of the audience is?
I don't know. I have a lot of stuff I need to get done.
Then probably not. However, Jeremy should give out the details about that again anyway.
oh yeah.
And go.
It's very simple, really. You come downtown, you drink, and then
Oh.
maybe.
Well, that's what
You
everybody
don't,
does.
you don't
but
have to drink.
Yep. Oh yeah.
I mean, I'm not going to.
Oh yeah.
I'm
That's
gonna
right.
drink right now.
You two are teetotalers, in that you don't drink at all.
Right.
The alcohol.
So if you're of age, you can drink, but basically just go downtown and hang out with some crabs.
If you're not of age, you can't drink.
Of course.
Well, thanks, Russ.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice work, Russ. Well, maybe we'll see you down, but if not, have a good evening, little buddy.
All right, you too.
And I would thank you for calling in, but we called you, so thank us.
Of course.
Thank us for calling out.
Awesome. See you, little buddy.
All right, see you.
Bye.
Bye.
I have no idea who that was.
That was our old delivery driver, and he really makes me laugh. He's a funny kid.
When you say laugh, what are you implying?
Well, I have one lasting memory
Of Russ?
of Sex Master Russ,
Okay.
and that was one time I had to do a delivery with him,
Okay.
and it was kind of an exception thing,
Okay.
because we were supposed to do something, it didn't get done, so we're getting out there to get it done as quickly as we can for this woman. And
Or
she
man.
or man, but no, that happened to be a woman, and she just was not impressed with
As
us
we
at
think.
all. And as we were leaving,
Striptease, right?
you know, we were in her.
I love this. This is the story with they found the sandwich underneath her breast.
It does involve breasts. Were you
okay.
there? Are you talking? No. So as we're leaving, we're in her parking spot. So she's gets in her car and waits for us to go. You know, behind her little wheel. And we're like, God, that was awful. She just was such a jerk. And the delivery guys have basically this huge air freshener in the shape of
All right.
breasts. And she,
Such as mine.
well, more voluptuous, but
Like a D
if
cup.
you can imagine.
You wouldn't want a D cup, Kurt.
Why not?
No, you wouldn't. You think you do until you have one. but
Just
you don't.
one, or do I want the full set?
There's not much to do but to scratch it.
It's a full set of
Sniff
6.
it,
So you
you
like
know.
have 2 spares and
2 spares.
2 pairs of spares.
Whatever. Anyway.
Anyway, boobs.
Well, that was about it. I mean, just other than she's sitting there waiting for us, we're scratching and sniffing the boobs. I don't, you know, that
Did she
was.
say anything?
Well, no, because we were on our way out.
Was she just sitting there pissed?
Can
I
I
don't-
ask what it smelled like?
If it were me, I would have just stayed there.
I believe it was citrus, actually.
Well, melon, perhaps?
Yeah, it was cucumber melon, is what it was, I believe.
I have that same perfume.
Word.
You word.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Good times, good times.
Barely. So we've got
It feels
about.
so right.
It does. It always feels so right.
We always do gay things like that.
You should
Very-
race your wheelchair
'Cause
downtown
we are
again.
gay things.
Hold on, we're unplugged.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, crap, did we
snap.
come? Oh,
Oh, there it
unplugged
is.
because of the acoustic instruments that we're not playing.
Yep. Rabid Sandkrabz Unplugged. This is our show.
This is a show where we hang out and usually we play music, but today we're done. We're too lazy.
Are we?
We might play again.
I'm gonna play one string.
That was a good string.
I thought so. I went for the least obvious string.
Hey,
Mm-hmm.
I had to pick out the tone.
Tone.
And I had a 25%. I knew it wasn't G because that's the most obvious. Play your G string.
Oh my god.
We're not doing the Walter and Perry voices.
Hey Walter.
Yeah, Perry. I'm not doing Walter and Perry.
Oh my god.
Perry has nice. Walter. Yeah, Perry has nice hair.
Guys, I don't have any. Oh my god.
Like, what was the deal with Walter and Perry? Were they like brothers or what?
No, because if you look on the episode where Jason has a cast on
Proto Man. That was the name of Mega Man's brother. Proto Man.
What the hell are you talking about? Oh, the video game?
Yeah. He
That-
had a
that was
brother
kinda
who's like,
funny.
he would show up and he would save Mega Man. Proto Man.
Oh. That was kind of.
I'm sorry, continue.
It was like
I'm good.
Woodman and Drill Man and Magma Man.
But it was right in
Villains.
0.
Yep.
And right on Jason's cast it says,
Dear Perry.
it's like, Dear Perry, you were the best partner ever.
Did you go back and watch it?
Yeah.
What does it say? Anything else?
It either moves out of screen or he turns it or something.
That sounds kind of dirty.
Oh my god.
Well, they're
They're like 8.
Well, everyone else is. Are Walter and
Hey,
Perry the
kids.
same age as everyone else on that show?
Mm-hmm. Except for Jason. Jason's 7. Jason, is that his name? So, that's not funny to you because you haven't seen it, but it's pretty funny. Just start laughing. That's so fake. So where are we starting the shindig downtown when the show's over?
Oh, I don't know. Is it Tuesday?
The
It's
Iron
still
Horse is pretty
Tuesday.
close to here.
Probably roll on over to the IHO. We'll walk, you'll roll.
I will walk.
The IHO.
So you guys can all meet us over at the Iron Horse. I think.
The Iron Horse.
Yeah.
Not Iron
I think
Horse.
you can say fickin'.
What? You're all a bunch of ficking whores. Now get off of my show.
Okay.
Get out of my bathroom. You feckin' whores.
That was less of a fickin'. That was more of a feckin',
It's what it's supposed to.
which is pretty close stuff.
I'm gonna have 2 cigarettes, and then I'm gonna have 2 more cigarettes, and then I'm gonna have another cigarette, and then I'm done.
Would you ever, like, did we talk a whole lot when I first started working? And, like, I just sit around the media area, obviously, but I'd be,
Right.
like, leaning on our post thing, and my chair had the beep button. Did I ever do that to you?
No.
I'd, like, get a really long, sad look on my face, and I'd be like, off.
That's funny.
It's like, what is it, guys?
No, I always remember, like, you'd, like, creep up on me in that thing, and when I'd catch you, you'd be like, you heard my footsteps.
Son of a, yeah.
Yeah.
I used to do that to Trent so much when I first had to use this.
Okay,
I
so,
miss Trent. What did Trent do?
funniest thing, so, you know, at the Just to Get Late party,
Mhm.
aforementioned,
Which is what? Explain that for me,
well, we just had
our viewers at home.
a little party at Project Missoula where you had to dress to get late. So whatever your interpretation of that is. You know, some people dressed in Hawaiian. You know,
Peter had a chicken suit.
Peter had a chicken suit, which is
And
part of the
we
story.
determined that he had to answer the door if the cops
He
came.
got laid.
To you know, not that there are any minors drinking. Jessica, but anyway.
Ooh.
The name drop.
X-nay on the Essica J.
Oh, like there's not 100,000 people in Missoula with that name.
If I would have said her last name, which is, I don't. Never mind.
Oh, we
anyway,
should have-
I've known her since I was 5, so
Oh yeah.
yeah. So
Okay.
she'd be more pissed if I said it.
Oh wait, I think we went to grade school with her, didn't we?
We did.
We did.
Okay. Well,
Whoever she is,
We don't know. I don't know.
I'm
'cause
about
I
to
wasn't
shrug.
there.
There it is. That's the shrug.
kind of the point of the story was,
Yeah.
there was
Stop yelling with the tape delay!
Someone-
That's a freak.
dressed as a full chicken. We're talking talons, everything.
So he
And-
was just like a 6-foot cock.
A big 6-foot cock. You got it right on.
I like that we can say that on TV and not get in trouble.
In
Oh,
this
we'll get in
context,
trouble.
it is okay.
Yeah, exactly.
It was
to
a
say
chicken suit.
6-foot cock.
Anyway, so he's dressed up as a giant cock,
Okay, now picture this. If you are Trent,
I'm not.
which I'm not either.
he,
Under the influence of some stuff.
yeah, there we go. I was trying to say it delicately. Under the influence,
Some square-shaped stuff.
it's more shaped like, no. Anyway, he was under the influence.
It was more phallic, really.
Phallic.
It was. I assume.
It doesn't matter. He was under the influence. So the first thing, wow, I'm under the influence. He was under the influence.
What is interfluence?
He was under the influence.
Okay.
And first thing he does,
First thing he does.
walks into my door,
I was offended.
He walks into the door. And he's
straight into the door. Then he opens the door.
right.
First thing he sees is the aforementioned 6-foot phallus. And
Chicken.
and when you're under the influence, you know, that sort of thing is not perceived real well.
It's very frightening.
So he quite simply just goes and shut the door, turned right back around and left. This is like classic Trent right there.
You got him way too high for this.
Yeah, okay. I didn't know you could say that. Okay.
Well, I did. I don't
Said
know if
I'm
I can.
way too stoned for this.
Wow.
Excrement. And then
Feces.
feces.
He pooped?
He pooped.
We can say poop.
Well, if you saw a 6-foot bird, I think you'd poop. It wasn't even Big Bird, and you didn't even sound like Kermit.
Kermit the Frog here.
Oh, I thought that was the Gorillaz song for a second.
What?
That was exactly what that laugh sounded like.
Which one?
That.
Which? I think I saw that on a commercial.
Look up the music video. We'll do that when we get back to my place. Look up the music video for Feel Good Incorporated.
That's what it's called.
Yeah. And watch him play bass to it. It's like a flying V bass.
We got between
That's not my
5 and
problem with it,
10
because when it does, it's a the cartoon thing. So he actually goes like
That's
this,
what the Gorillaz are.
and then you hear him, then you see him go, and you see him like strum.
Oh, yeah, because I've seen that. It's really in great detail, the drawing of him playing the bass.
Does he actually do it?
No, because he goes, like he's actually playing some weird chord that they made up.
I don't think the Gorillaz invented a chord.
No, but
I
like
don't think they did.
in the sense
No.
that it's a cartoon drawing.
They didn't really. You think?
Minor 6? No, because that's lower. Hold on. Hey, I like that.
It would be a tenth.
Yeah. Whatever that is.
No, it wouldn't. It would be. It would because it's an octave third, so it would be a tenth. That's people never refer to that, but that's what it would be.
So I don't know where are we going with that? Oh, so we're people are meeting at the Iron Horse, I guess.
Apparently. That's the story.
I'm starting there. We're going all night, or till we get sleepy.
Until we get a little sleepy.
I'm a little sleepy.
Until we get a little bit sleepy time.
Wait.
What?
This made me think of something I saw on Robot Chicken. There was a sketch where the Trix Rabbit was dealing cocaine.
I saw that.
Oh yeah, that was the one where he's like, I'm free, but I've only been in jail for an hour. You're in Alabama, fool. An hour's all you get for touching a child. That's where that quote came from.
I don't think we need to say that on TV. And if we do,
The Robot Chicken guy
I was
said
gonna
it on
say
TV.
that. I'm pretty sure the show was on TV.
I was gonna say Seth Green said it on TV because I think Seth Green does every voice for Robot
yeah, but
Chicken.
it also has a disclaimer. We don't have a disclaimer. You want to be our disclaimer?
Disclaimer. What am I disclaiming?
The fact that you can talk about like
Alabama.
molestation and
No, I think the disclaimer they have on Robot Chicken is that celebrities are impersonated. That's the only disclaimer they have.
Or it's like the views expressed in this show.
Are not
Or not.
necessarily the opinions of Cartoon Network and or its affiliates.
Or Missoula. Or MCAT.
We are not expressing the opinions of Missouri. I was listening to Rush last night and it gave me shivers because it's good music.
it's
It
good.
is. If you guys ever get a chance, listen to Rush. It's fantastic.
Should we do an acoustic version of Tom Sawyer?
No,
Why not?
because Tom Sawyer's not a very good song.
Okay, Limelight. We always butcher it, but
No, because for that exact reason. We never finish it because we don't know how it ends, really. Well, actually, we do know how it ends. It ends with Neil Peart doing a crazy drums.
that almost sounds like Rush.
Oh, I'm gonna play Anthem, not acoustic. Do you know any mellow songs?
By or just in general. Well, Rouge?
Yes.
Not really.
You should really learn to play the harmony part from Resist on the guitar, and we can play it downtown. The live version.
Okay,
anyway.
it doesn't seem that hard. It's just like F major 7 and somewhere, isn't it?
I don't know what he's playing.
But it's nothing difficult.
One of them's in a weird tuning.
One of the chords is a weird tuning.
I forgot about the phone.
You know, it hasn't rang in so long. Alright, do you want to take this, or should we?
Just, yeah.
You got crabs.
Hello.
What's up?